Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be tackling an exciting coding challenge again. So we'll be finding the maximum Hourglass sum in a 6 by 6 2D array. So in our previous video, we tackle about more on linked lists. But for now, we'll be tackling a data structure, which is an array. So this video is good whether you are practicing for coding interviews or just sharpening your problem solving skills. This problem is a must try. So let's now hop on the problem. So let's understand the problem itself. So we are given a 6 by 6 2D array of integers, which is this one, like this, 6 by 6 of 2D array integers. And our goal is to find the hourglass within the maximum sum. An hourglass is a specific subset element in this shape. So this is what it looks like three three integers in the top and one integer at the middle and three integer value at the bottom, making it like an hourglass visual representation. So in a 6 by 6 array, there are 16 possible hourglasses, and we need to compute the sum for each of them. And the thing is, we will be just returning the largest sum in this 6 by 6 to the array. So the hourglass with this example, 9, negative 9. So this is the 16 hourglasses sum for this 6 by 6 to the array. So in this case, the highest hourglass sum is 28 from the hourglass beginning at row 1 and column 2. So this is the part of it, 0, 4, 3, which is 3, the 3 integer value at the top. Then it just get the middle one, which is 1, and the 3 value at the bottom, which is 8, 6, and 6. So with it, we just add 0 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 8 plus 6 and plus 6, giving us the sum of 28. So in this problem, we just need to print the largest maximum hourglass sum found in the array, or which is the 6 by 6 output. So now let's hop down on the approach to solve the problem. Now, in this case, we'll be using Python 3 for this one. Now let's discuss step by step. So for the approach that I will be using, I think I will iterate through the array first, since this array is 6 by 6 and the hourglass takes up 3 by 3 of space. So the top left corner of any hourglass can go from index 0 and 0, which is this one. Uh, that's the my first approach. The top left corner of any hourglass can go from index 0 to 0 to 0 to 0 to 3, index 3 to 3 and 3. This means we will iterate from 0 to 3 for rows. And we will just be calling another variable, which is will iterate on the columns then. So extract hourglass value is the next approach or the steps on solving this. So let's extract the 7 values that will make up an hourglass. So and after that, we will be just calculating the sum of this, like adding the values and compare it with the maximum sum found so far. And lastly, we will be just returning the maximum sum after looping through the array, all possible hourglasses, and we will be just returning the highest sum. So an alternative approach that I am also thinking for larger arrays, we can adopt the same logic by just changing the iteration approach. Okay. So let's try to code the problem for you to understand it more. Uh, I said that we will just initialize a max sum first for a very small number. So in this case, negative 63 is the minimum possible hourglass sum. We can just put max sum is equals to negative 63. But we can also do like max sum then is equals to math dot infinite or negative infinite. But in my case, I'll just put negative 63 for you to understand where I get negative 63, which is in this hourglass. So then after that, we will be just, okay, sorry for that. We will be just loop through each possible from top left corner of an hourglass. So let's just call for I in range of 4. So this will iterate from 0 to 3. And then let's just call for the columns that will iterate for the columns. This I represents the rows. It will iterate on the rows. And the J purpose is to iterate on the columns. So let's just put 4 there. So next we will be just calculating the hourglass sum. For this one, let's just call top for uh, for you to understand the purpose of the code. So let's just call given is the array. Am I right? Yeah, array. Array. Then we will be just calling the index of the rows and columns for this one. And we will be also adding the value of it. So R I then J. So let's there go. And we will be adding the last value in the last column of an hourglass. So it is this Ri and then J plus 2 for us to get the last value of it. Then in the middle one, it is much easier because it's only one values. Let's just call it Ri plus 1. Then for the column, it will be J plus 1 also. Next will be, let's just call it the bottom one. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So now we will be finding the index of the bottom values. So we will just, for the first one, we will be just Ri plus 2. Then for the columns, it will be just J because it is the first column. Then just R I plus 2 and same with the J plus 2. I think it is J plus 1 because I'm referencing this part of the code J plus 1. So let's just add the last value which is R and it is just I plus 2 and J plus 2. So which is here. Then now we already get and calculate the hourglass sum for this one. Let's just call another value or variable for this one, which is current sum. And we will just be adding top plus middle plus bottom. There you go. Then for that one, let's just call an if current sum is greater than the max sum. There you go. We will just call max sum is equals to current sum. There you go. And then we just return the max sum. Sorry for that. Let's put here. Return max sum. Then there you go. I think that's the So let's walk through the code even though I explained it already. So we initialize a max sum to negative 63 because it is the lowest possible hourglass sum with all values as negative 9 in the example. The nested loop iterate through every valid starting point of an hourglass. For each hourglass, we calculated its sum by adding the top, middle, and bottom. Finally, we return the largest sum found. And let's try to run the code if it passed the test. So in this case, it passes the test cases for this one. And that's how you solve the maximum Hourglass sum challenge in Python. This problem is a great mix of logic, iteration, and array manipulation. So there are also a better approach on how to do this. You can also find other videos for it or other approach that explain it. So I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe also for more coding tutorials. See you in the next video.